Hey everyone, this is John Anthony.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm Regina. We're the hosts of J.A.R Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Check out our show every Tuesday from 5 to 7.
J.A.R is jaded and ready to take on the world. You will hear from upcoming artists, businesses, athletes, and more.
Don't miss J.A.R Radio
on FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
J.A.R Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you're live now on J.A.R Radio. This is your host, Regina.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm John Anthony.
And we have a great show ahead for you. To recap, last week we had Brianna Nicole as our music artist. She is a young lady who is like up and coming. She has a voice similar to like, I don't know, Ashanti maybe, and she's very new. She's supposed to be back sometime soon. Mm-hmm. She was really nervous, but she did a really good job. We also went over some health and wellness. We had Adrian Lopez with Advocare. He was very informative on his stuff, and he was pretty buff, huh?
Mm-hmm. Told me Mountain Dew wasn't healthy.
He does something.
Yeah, yeah. He broke the news that Takis and Mountain Dew are not the way to go to John Anthony. John Anthony wasn't really too thrilled about that. But also we had Kimberly Crane with Plexus, the pink drink. She like lost a whole bunch of weight on that, and she just kind of stumbled across it, and I thought that was really cool because she was really informative. Like, she told us all the ingredients that all her stuff had, and she was really cool. I was really impressed with her. And so you can check both of them out. Adrian, I think he is like A. Lopez, Adrian Lopez, and he's with Advocare. He's on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and all that good stuff, and he's from Dallas. Then Kimberly, you can look her up. I know that her Twitter and Instagram are KKCAINE, and then you can find her on Facebook at Kimberly Crane, or Plexus with Kim, I think is what it is. But they're very informative, so that was a great show last week. And this week, we're excited about having Nicole Ray and Latarsha Towers. They are actually Nicole has a Yellow Entertainment, it's like a business where they like do all these different events and everything, and they're going to be hosting this fashion competition called Clash on the Catwalk.
That's exciting.
I know. It just sounds so like hype. I'm so excited to hear more about it. So that's going to be the second part of our show, where they're going to be giving us more information about it, and I'm really excited about that. But y'all be sure to tune in to the whole show, because we got a lot of stuff that we're going to be talking to y'all about and sharing with y'all, because we have some news with our business as well that we want to share with everybody, and that we're blessed to be able to share with everybody. So anyhow, Angelica, what did you think about last week's people that we had on here?
I enjoyed last week especially. I mean, we're on this is it pronounced level with challenge with Sammy G, who was on just before us, and we're on the 90-day challenge, just to see where we go from when we started the first day and after 90 days. And it's supposed to give you more energy and all this good stuff, and just hearing what we did last week and getting to talk to these people who, live what they're preaching, basically. It was really exciting, kind of motivating to just keep going,
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. Also, we have, what was I going to say? Oh my gosh, I totally lost my train of thought.
We have,
what do you got to say, Jay, about last week? Have you drank any more Mountain Dew or ate any more Takis since last week?
I didn't eat any more Takis, but the rest of Mountain Dew.
You wanted some Takis because you tried to get me and your grandma to get you some Takis. Ooh, Adrian, you need to get on.
He's on blast too. Yes.
You know what? I did not try to put you on blast, so
but
to say.
It is what it is,
Oh,
and
my
I owned up
goodness.
to it.
Oh my goodness.
It is what it is.
That's the infamous phrase. What do you call quote of Angelica? It is what it is.
Told me that in Call of Duty.
So Angelica, our Spanish segment today. Because you haven't done I don't think you've done a Spanish segment the last couple of shows, so I'm kind of excited about today. After all, today is
Cinco de Mayo.
You know you can't.
Burritos. No,
You know you can't say Happy Cinco de Mayo in Mexico.
Why?
I don't know. They just don't say it there.
Yeah, they do. Feliz Cinco de Mayo.
No.
Cinco de Mayo feliz. How would you
No.
say it?
Because they have, in my social studies class, which I don't like the teacher.
Okay, we don't need to say that.
Well,
Shout out to
she
the teacher.
she always plays the what's it called? The CNN student news. This Mexican woman said that what's it called? They can't say Happy Cinco de Mayo there.
I mean, did they say why? That doesn't sound right.
No.
I think you might be mistaking.
So then everybody in class started saying Happy Cinco de Mayo.
That's funny.
That is so defiant.
Sounds like something I would do.
So, Angelica, what does
Anyways.
Cinco de Mayo stand for exactly? Like, what is it? Can you interpret that in English?
Cinco de Mayo means May 5th. The 5th of May, literally.
Awesome. And what is so
So-
special about today? Like, what's
Well,
the big deal?
Well,
Mexico
today
more.
has, and I guess it will continue to be, especially if you don't know what it is, it can be mistaken for Mexican Independence Day,
It's not.
which
though.
it's not. Johnny Anthony is right. Do you know when it's celebrated?
I believe the 14th or
It's a
September 16th.
Yeah, the day after Mima's birthday.
Yep. Shout out to Mima. We love you.
Mayma.
Well, today is actually to commemorate the Mexican armies back in 1862 for their victory over France at the Battle of Pueblo during the France-Mexican War in 1861 through 1867.
Awesome.
And that's what today's celebration is. It's celebrated, in Mexico, of course, but here as well and nationally too.
Oh,
So.
actually, a lot of more people celebrate it in U.S. than in Mexico.
Well, also today, I think we were kind of talking about it earlier, how it's also kind of just like another excuse to have fun.
Yes, and to party.
And party
Isn't it
and
St. Patrick's
drink.
Day like that?
That's one thing about Hispanics, and I love about my culture, is that we are, no matter what we look, there's always a reason to party. We find any kind of reason to party. Oh, they won their game, let's party. Hey, they
They beat the Call of Duty match. Let's
Hey,
party.
let's party. Hey,
Yes,
there's a boxing match on. Let's party. Hey,
Hey,
I mean, some
Optimus
people-
Prime killed Megatron. Let's party.
let's party.
And some people can convey that as weird and wrong, but I mean, it's just
I
happiness.
love it because
and
you
it's
like-
bringing people together. So I
Yeah.
also enjoy that and love that about our culture as well.
Yeah, because we like to get together and celebrate and have fun and have music on. I know sometimes it can be a little distracting with the circus music, but overall
music.
it's fun. I mean, you have fun as long as it doesn't get out of hand. Now, sometimes people, I think of any kind of culture, tend to get out of hand when they can't control themselves. But overall, our family tends to, be pretty cool and knows how to control themselves, when to stop.
Yeah.
Which so it ends up being a lot of fun and, a lot of laughter, a lot of time building memories that we can, take on with us for the rest of our lives. But I love that about our culture. And Cinco de Mayo is something that I've always I know my mom and they always used to celebrate and stuff. We used to always get together and it was pretty fun. I like that. I kind of miss it. Maybe we can start bringing it back.
Yeah.
I hate
Eating pizza.
No, pizza is not
No.
part of it. Where we all start bringing food together and all come together and
We
have
all
me mom make the Mexican
bring pizza
tortillas.
Ooh, yum yum! I can be there with her.
And actually, speaking of holidays, I know Sammy G and Friends was just on the show before us, and she had her whole show was dedicated to this
Mother's
national holiday, which is coming up this Sunday, which is Mother's Day. And how do you say that in Spanish, Angelica. You were saying it earlier.
I was.
Yeah.
Mother's
La Dia
Day.
de los Madres. Dia de los Madres or something.
Oh, yeah.
But actually, I think that Mexico celebrates Mother's Day Friday, don't they? Can you look that up? Look that up. I believe that Mexico celebrates Mother's Day earlier than...
when does Mexico celebrate Mother's Day?
So John Anthony's talking to Siri. But anyhow, with that being said, I did a shout out earlier to my mom, which is also known as the Meemaw. And I just wanted to take this time to also do that again, which is just tell my mom I love you, and we're blessed to have you in our lives. Or we're very thankful, and we don't take it for granted that you are in our lives and that you're here. I am saddened, and it kind of like hit me the other day when I was with my mom that this is going to be the first year that my grandma's not here. But I want her overall to know that we have not forgotten about her, and we will be having some beautiful arrangements on her gravesite. And just rest in peace, Grandma. We love you, and you will never be forgotten. And shout out to my aunts and my family that are going to be, that are mothers, my Aunt Lizzie, my Aunt Donna. Am I forgetting anybody? There's so many people. To Linda Ferguson out there. She's a great mother, and she's always been a great friend to me, and I'm very thankful for her. And everybody else, Mandy, my cousin Mandy, shout out to you. My cousin Sandra. Just, I could go down the list. You know, Hispanic families are big. So
Manny Pacquiao.
So, no, shout out to all the mothers out there. We love you all. Shout out to Sammy here at the Fishbowl Radio Network. She's an amazing mother, grandmother, friend. She's amazing. So, happy Mother's Day to her, too, and to my beautiful mom.
And shout out to Regina, our beautiful, lovely, fabulous mother who's not yet 40, but who does everything that she can, puts her whole heart into everything that she does, and goes out of her way above and beyond just to make us happy and put a smile on our face. So thank you.
Aww,
we love you.
I love you too.
Lalu.
I love you too, baby. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and dedicate this song to all the moms out there. I mean, not necessarily dedicate it, but they're sweet as sugar. So we're going to go ahead and go into Maroon 5, Sugar, and we'll be back.
And that was Nirvana playing Polly.
Which is what?
Which is?
The first song that you want to play.
Yeah. But then you made me play Sugar.
No, well, we played Sugar for all the mommies out there. And because they're sweet as sugar. And that's actually, Polly is a song that John Anthony, I know is so like off the wall, you know, after Sugar. But John Anthony wants that to be the first song that he plays on his guitar, because he's now taking guitar lessons. And we're very excited for him and proud of him. I'm so excited about like what he's going to be doing. And I just see, I don't know, I am a mom, and I just think my kids are the bomb.com, and I know that they're going to be doing great things. So I'm really excited about seeing where the guitar lessons and everything take him, and you know how good he's playing, and I'm just excited. Chords. But anyhow, so we're going to jump into our J.A.R. Radio Roundtable. I want to start off with the royal baby name. Anyhow, as y'all all know, the Royals just had their baby girl, and everybody was like wondering, what's the baby's name going to be? What's the name going to be? And I knew that Diana would be in it. It would have to be, but I'm kind of disappointed. So this is what a palace spokesman said. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are delighted to announce that they have named their daughter Charlotte Elizabeth Diana.
That's weird.
The baby will be known as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. So you have to address her as all that, if you know.
What?
But like, what happened to your accent, though?
Whose?
I thought you were gonna do the whole accents and everything.
Well, I'll leave that to you because I'm not you.
Okay.
The daughter of many voices.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyhow, so I love that they did put her name in. What do y'all think out there, listeners? Y'all call in 214-444-8255. 556-6239. What do you think of the name? I think that Diana should have been the first name. That's just, I mean, I don't know. It's the last name. Why?
Well, my opinion,
Why
it's a last name, and I suspected it to be a middle name. So I think, save the best for last. Maybe that's what they were thinking. And that's why it's the last name and the full long length name.
It's actually 3.
Yeah, she said
it's
the
a full name.
Oh, I thought you said 4. Again.
So anyhow, that's the royal news update. What do you think about it?
It's too long. Like, I know some
but
Hispanic
it's royalty.
cultures, they have like 10.
I have
10
3 names,
in
and a lot of Hispanics have like 8 names.
Didn't that one guy, whenever you got your car, didn't he say that there was like so many words in his name, and it took him 45 minutes just to fill out everything?
Juan, Alberto, Alejandro, Gonzalez, Maria,
Juan,
Jesus, Martinez.
Hey y'all, why y'all fronting on our peeps? Y'all calm down. Let's move on. We're moving on. So that's the royal baby name. Ooh. Let us know what y'all think. Again, y'all can jump in and call. Give a shout out to your mom. You can tell us what you think about the royal baby name. Tell us whatever you think about what's going on in the world today. And you can do that by calling in at 214-556-6239 and jump in on the air with us, J.A.R Radio. Me, Regina,
Angelica,
and John Anthony.
Okay, what about Chloe Moore? Okay, so she is like so awesome. I think she is the bomb.com. John Anthony tends to think that I play her song Yesterday too much. But I love the CD. Like, this is an artist. This is like an artist that I know that I will be purchasing her music like all the time because her voice is amazeballs. So we were like promoting her contest that she's in, which is a John Lennon songwriting contest. And when she came in the studio, she was part of the top 24. So the next step was going to be the top 12, and then at that point the judges have to decide who the ultimate winner of this contest is going to be. So she made it to the top 12, and I have to say that's big in part to our listeners out there. So I just want to say thank you for voting for her to all of our listeners and everybody.
Gracias.
Yeah, everybody out there, thank you for voting for her because it paid off. She is in the top 12, and now she will be judged by the actual judges. It's in their hands on who the ultimate winner of the John Lennon songwriting contest is going to be, which is kind of exciting. I'm so excited for her. Shout out to Chloe Moore, and you can always follow her anywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, her website, her YouTube page. It's all under Chloe Moore Music. That's CHLOEMOORE Music, MUSIC. So yeah, that's the news on Chloe Moore. What do you got, John Anthony?
The Avengers already sold $187 million.
Since when? And how many days is that?
What's today? Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So 5 days.
Well, you got to also include the late night on Thursday.
5.5 hours.
5.5 days.
5.5 days.
So what did you think of the actual movie? When did we go see it?
Thursday night.
Why? Because your mom's the bomb.com? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So what did you think of the movie? Give us a review.
Okay. Well, there was a lot of Easter eggs in there.
What does that mean?
It means like clues, like from comic books, or like what's going to be in the next adventures and all that. Like,
what were a few of the quote-unquote Easter eggs?
Easter eggs.
Thanos. Oh, wait, no. Spoiler alert. Okay. So, y'all guys might want to tune out if y'all guys don't want any spoilers. So,
yeah, don't give out what happened, but just give us like one. How about that? Give us one. Okay.
At the end. No, Thor's vision right there, whenever he was like making... or like trying to figure out who Vision was, he actually saw all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the movie was really awesome. It was very entertaining. It was like action-packed from the beginning to the end. It was awesome.
And actually, because I've had someone tell me this when I've have seen both the first and the second one. They said they like the first one better than this one because there was no action in it. I don't know where they got that from. It's probably because they were asleep.
People said that about this new one?
Yeah.
Were they okay? Were they like watching the movie? I thought that this was action packed.
I thought so, and I actually came into the movie a little. Do we have a caller?
We have a caller. Hold on, let's go ahead and take this call. You're live on the air. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from? Well, they hung up on us. Go ahead.
Well, I came into the movie a little bit late because I was actually coming straight from work, and it was just a big story I can tell later. But as soon as I sat down, just coming into the movie theater, there was nothing but action going on. I mean, I was able to follow along a little bit, but I mean, right from when even I sat down in the middle of like the beginning of the movie, there was a lot of action going on.
Ultron was getting made.
Yeah. Ultron was getting made, and I don't know. I love the movie. I thought it was freaking awesome. I can't wait for the next one.
Angelica went to a wrong studio movie, girl.
Oh my gosh, everybody's putting Angelica on blast, aren't they?
Today's put Angelica on blast, Cinco de Mayo Day.
Put you on blast. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to a more serious, something more serious that's going on, and that actually happened really extremely close to event. Extremely close to home. It's the Muhammad cartoon event that they held at the Curtis Caldwell Center, right, like literally on the next street over from where we live. It was this past Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. They're saying that, okay, the group behind the Prophet Muhammad cartoon event in Texas, where police killed these two gunmen Sunday, they've been making history of making provocative statements about Islam that is saying are aimed and at defending freedom. So in other words, they're using their organization to defend freedoms across the world, and critics see it as antagonizing the Muslims. But they're saying the AFDI, which is the American Freedom Defense Initiative, who is led by the activist Pamela Geller, that she was offering $10,000 to the in this competition to draw a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad. That's all it was. Okay? It was supposed to just be drawing a cartoon on it. Depicting the Prophet Muhammad is seen as offensive by many Muslims. I'm reading this press release. Such sarticular imaging have prompted violence in the past, including in Paris this year when 12 people were gunned down by Islamists at the weekly Charlie Hebdo.
Didn't that happen in February?
Well, yes, that was. I don't know if that was in Paris when these people were, gunned down, 12 people, and it was part of this same American Freedom Defense Initiative, which is this group who is led by Pamela Geller. She's going around offering money for people to do these certain things, and I've thought about this and I thought about it, and if this kind of stuff has happened before, I hate the fact that we can't all have freedom of speech. It's like you can't say nothing about Muslims, yet they can say all this stuff about Christians. Well, why aren't we able to say Merry Christmas? And why are they trying to keep us from keeping Christ out of,
we can.
No, nationally, you can't say Merry Christmas. You're supposed to say Happy Holidays. That's politically correct. Mm-hmm. Yet, stuff like this goes on where if we draw a picture of Muhammad, we get gunned down.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Literally,
That's
let's
dumb.
just put apples, let's just put it right there. It's just plain black and white. We should be able to talk about anything if we're going to have freedom of speech, but it's not like that. It's like they want to set limitations on what they'll allow other people to do. It's either all or none. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. And with knowing that, I kind of feel like the Pamela Geller, they paid like $10,000, the Garland police chief said, for security alone that day. And praise God they did, because, they were able to stop those young men. I hate that they were killed, but I mean, I hate that anybody died, but I'm glad that not all, I think that police officer saved a lot of lives, and I'm thankful that they've secured our area where we're not,
absolutely.
We're not, we weren't hurt, and my son and his school wasn't, harmed, and nobody else. So, what is that?
It's next door.
Wow, that is like loud.
Holy music.
Anyhow, I'm sorry. I just got thrown off because there's I just heard something coming through the walls, and I was like, what is that?
That's not that bad, though.
No, yeah, it sounds really good. But there was also a group supporter and activist, Tom Trento. He said, this is not an anti-Muslim or hate fest or anything like that. It's absurd to even think that way. This is a First Amendment event, Trento said, referring to the amendment to the United States Constitution that protects speech. So anyhow...
Wait. So
what do you think? What do you think about this whole thing, Angelica? That's gone on. I didn't finish what I was saying. Pamela Geller, I feel like her knowing that this kind of stuff happens, then maybe maybe it should be more discreet, not so publicized. And I understand that there's freedom of speech and our First Amendment, but let's just keep it real. Look at what's happening in everywhere.
Wait, but what you're saying is that if somebody makes a Merry Christmas sign and sells it at Walmart, you're going to get gunned down?
Well, no, but...
Like they're going to kill you, like assassinate you?
There might be somebody that wants to do that.
You never
know.
Just take, for example, just because I've seen it and we've seen it together, when it is Christmas time, and we annually just go take a drive around downtown Dallas, because... I think it's Neiman Marcus usually has an awesome, cool display, and we just like to see all the lights. It's very festive, and that's actually a family favorite holiday, which is Christmas.
Tradition, yeah.
And it is a tradition, and there's this one group that's there annually as well on a street corner, like every night almost.
Oh,
that's like anti-Christ and all this stuff. I mean, those people are against it. So yes, Johnny Anthony, if it could be something as simple as raising funds for the local church or a charity, but people might gun you down because they don't agree with it. They don't like it.
That's what this is like promoting in a sense. Like, but what's sad is like my mom was saying too is that there's always those certain people in a group. It's across the board that act a fool and do stupid stuff like this, because not all Muslims are evil, hateful and violent.
They're not. I mean, I've met very friendly Muslims before.
Well, and the thing is John Anthony's doctor, the new doctor we found, she is like awesome. John Anthony likes her, and she's Muslim, and she's the sweetest, and she's a love. We really like her, but there's always going to be those people that turn to violence, and unfortunately, people get hurt, and it kind of, it's it's just, I don't know, it's a sad situation. I hate it. So I guess we need to move along.
Wait, no.
What do y'all think about that? Anybody have any thoughts on that? Y'all can call in and jump in. 214-556-6239. Again, that's 214-556-6239.
CinemaCon was last week.
What is CinemaCon?
It's like where they show all the movie trailers and all that. Like those new movie trailers that I've been showing you.
Yeah.
Like the Fantastic Four, Jurassic Park, and all that. That's where they were showing them at.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, we have a caller. Yay!
Don't hang up on us.
You're live on the air. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from? Hello, you're live on the air. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Don't hang up, please.
We can't hear you. We can't hear them. This is up, by the way.
Man, they just hung up.
They just hung up.
Oh, well. I'm gonna
Everything's up.
Let's listen to
Thank you.
The Smashing Pumpkins, 1979.
What are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna take a quick break because John Anthony said we are.
Well, like they hung up. So.
Well, we have other things we want to talk about. Go ahead. We'll take a quick break. And this is Smashing Pumpkins, 1979, taking it old school. Stay tuned.
And that was 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins, and you are listening to J.A.R Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network.
And who are you?
John Anthony.
And this is Regina, your host.
And I'm Angelica.
Your
third,
one third of your host. Okay, we're a 3-part host. So I'm Regina. Let's do J.A.R.
I'm John Anthony.
Angelica.
And Regina. And we are
J.A.R Radio.
Yay! Anyhow, so we were on our round table when John Anthony felt like we needed to take a break after talking about that serious situation. No, I think it was a good break. Mm-hmm. We needed that break. Good call. He's our little producer, engineer,
no, I'm not.
Radio show, engineer guy. So I wanted to mention that John Anthony has this really cool opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. next year. And it's actually with an organization called World Strides Discover Now program. And we've posted a GoFundMe, what do you call this? Like, where you can actually donate to the cause, and it's for a good cause. I mean, he's going to be able to go to like all these different sites, get educated on what the sites mean and why they're showing them, these sites. He's going to get to see things that not everybody will ever get to be able to see. And like, I've never had the opportunity to see that, but Angelica, I know that you actually went on a trip too that we had to raise money for your junior year, right? And how did that trip change you, and like what kind of memories do you have to this day, being on that trip and being able to do what you did and be there for a week?
Well, with the National Young Leaders Conference that I was able to go with, I honestly, I guess just by all my hard work is how I even got the opportunity to do it, because they saw, all my academics and, how good of a leader I guess I was, and that was all the way.
You had to be invited for.
Yeah, I got an invitation from, it was directly from them, and I actually also got to meet our state representative at that time, who was really, really cool. He was a really cool guy, and I got to take a picture and all that cool stuff. But memories, that was actually my first time flying. And not only was it my first time flying, I was flying by myself away from home, which was a first, like, all around. I mean, I've gone, sleepovers and all that good stuff, but this was, like, not one state over. It was, like, states over, up in the sky, going to this place that I've only seen in movies, But it was really cool. It really opened up my my mind and what I wanted to do and why I even wanted to do what I wanted to do. And I got to meet a lot of cool people that I still actually keep in touch with because of that Young Leaders Conference.
Yeah.
And I also have cool pictures still that I was able to do with my fancy camera at the time. Because that's something I've always had a passion for, is photography. But I got to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to do that and still have those memories there in a photograph if I didn't have that opportunity.
Yeah, so we're really excited about John Anthony having the opportunity to go and check out some of the cool sites like the Lincoln Memorial, the Liberty of Congress, Jefferson Memorial, of course, Capitol Hill. He'll go to Mount Vernon. He'll do all these different things that I know I've never had the opportunity to do. He'll go to the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial, Iwo Jima, which is really cool. I think you have pictures of that too. Mm-hmm. And he'll be able to see the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the Washington Monument. I mean, there's so much that he's going to have the opportunity to do. And I just know God put on my heart to, reach out there to get help, because usually I would be just going and doing extra side jobs like I did for you, going and scrubbing toilets, and and I'm still if I have to do that, I will, but we'd really appreciate it if you donated to the cause, because it's a very good cause and we promise you it will not go to waste. The website you can go and donate at is www.gofundme, that's GoFundme.com/T as in Tom, CNYFC. And again, it's for John Anthony, which is 1/3 of the J.A.R radio family here. He is our host, our audio engineer, our little producer. He's an amazing young man, 13 years old now. He's a big teenager now. So we've already gotten $125 donated by 2 people. So we're really blessed and thankful for that. I just want to say thank you. They're both anonymous donors. So thank you for that. And we're also selling candy. We've been selling candy at my mom's job, at Mima's job, and also at Metro PCS. Angelica has been raising money. And also some of our fish bowl hosts here have already purchased some candy. Sammy also has also said that we can bring a little jar, something for donations, which we're very grateful for and thankful for. So if y'all have an opportunity, y'all go check that out. You can also go find the link on our website and read more about John Anthony and who he is on our website, which is www.jarpr.com. You can click on John Anthony's picture. It's right there on the front page, and find out more about him, who he is, what he likes. And there's also a button there to donate, and it'll take you straight to the website where you can actually make a donation. And any donation is a great donation. You can donate as little as $5 and as much as you want. So we really appreciate all donations in advance and would appreciate you considering that. So that's all about that. Is there any other news you want to talk about, Angelica?
Well, I know we were mentioning earlier how today is Cinco de Mayo.
Woohoo!
And and what it stands for. But in just kind of getting and gathering information more about today and what else is celebrated today, I came across something that's celebrated in Japan. On May 5th every year, Japan celebrates today as Children's Day. It's a day set aside to respect children's personalities and to celebrate their happiness. It was actually designed all the way back in 1948 by the Japanese government, and it's gone on since then. And I thought that was really cool. I mean, today, is representing a war and freedom from, a different country for Mexico, but somewhere else across the globe every year on the same day, it's just celebrating, the goodness and happiness just for the kids that are there. And I think that's really cool.
That is cool. So one more thing, we're going to also mention some really... I am excited to share the news for J.A.R PR Services, which is our company that we've had since 2011. But we're really really jumped back into it this last, over the last 6 months since I was laid off. We have been so super blessed, and we all actually now are expanding. And what I mean by expanding is we're actually going to get an office for our business, and our
party.
Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. And yeah, I do want to have a little grand opening, so to say. It's not a store or anything, because it's actually where we do promotions. We do flyers, and we do modeling promo cards, and we do modeling lookbooks and actor lookbooks and event planning, and we
interviews,
we can
headshots.
Yeah, we can do headshots. We can do
design your T-shirt.
Yeah, we can design custom T-shirts and hats and whatever you want for promotion wise. We can do that. We can also consult you on what promotional advice or what would be good for you to start doing. We also do social media marketing. We do all types of marketing. We create websites, and most consultations are free, just depending on what it is. And if you say that you've heard about it on J.A.R Radio, you'll definitely get a free consultation, and we'll sit with you and talk to you and let you know what the best, way for you to go. And we beat most prices on marketing and promotions and PR. So with that being said, we have an office now that we're getting set up, and we hope to be up and running by next week. We're so excited. The Lord is really blessing us, and we're just excited to see where this is going to go and how it's going to blow up. And our sister company is actually going to be in that office as well, which is 15 a.m. Productions, and that's Angelica. Hey, Angelica.
Hi.
That's her business, which is like an extension of J.A.R PR Services. And she does all the, videography, photography, and like music production. Because we can do like music drops and like different sound drops and beats and stuff like that. So, and we can also record music. So we're pretty cool bunch, I think. So we've been told.
We got it all.
We do a little bit of everything. We love music. We love entertainment, and that's what I've grown up with. That's what my kids have grown up with, is with music and entertainment. And we're all about promotions and promoting people,
just helping everyone.
Yes, and
all of us
people.
Enjoy helping everybody else.
Yes, we definitely love promoting people, and we like to do it at an affordable cost, because we know how expensive it is out there, and we always try to make sure that it's affordable for you to be able to get what you need to get up and going, and be able to afford it, and not have to give your left arm away and your daughter and write your name in blood and all that good stuff. So what do you got for us, John Anthony?
So the host of J.A.R Radio hit a bird.
Oh my gosh. So anyhow, we'll get to the bird in a moment. So I just wanted to say, I want to give all praise to God up above. Thank you, Jesus, for allowing us to be able to expand our business and get our new little office. We're so excited. He even hooked us up with all the furniture and everything on this OfferUp app that Angelica told me about. And man, you have me and your grandma all up on there. We're finding all kinds of deals. It's so cool because God knows what I love. And it's so cool because, y'all know that I'm not perfect. I'm on here and I try to be as real as possible. I make mistakes. I'm never going to be perfect, but he still uses me, and like he always hooks me up. Like I've gotten everything that I could possibly even want, and it's like all what I like very stylish, very chic, white and black. It's like so awesome. You'll never know that it's,
and everything has been like at a fraction of the cost.
Yes, it's been like so cheap, huh?
Didn't you get a TV for Grandma?
Well, Grandma bought her a TV, yeah, but that's neither here nor there. That's just totally off the subject, Jay. That's what I'm talking about. Let's say, so anyhow, we're going to wrap up our great news. We just wanted to share that with y'all, so praise God to that.
So next time we do have a consultation with J.A.R PR Services, it'll be at our office.
Yes, we're so excited about it. We're so totally stoked. So, I hit a bird. I didn't hit a bird. I was driving, and birds fly all around you, but they always fly to where you don't hit them. And so I assumed this bird was going to fly up and away. It didn't. And that's what John.
She couldn't help it. I mean, she's driving. You can't just stop in the middle of the road because a bird's going to hit your windshield.
The bird hit the windshield. I felt the hit like on my arms when I was holding the steering wheel. It was so gross. But anyway, on that note, we're going to go ahead, take a quick break, pay some bills, and play our commercials and a couple of songs, and then we'll be back on the air, and hopefully Nicole Ray with her will be here with LaTarsha Towers, and they're going to be talking to y'all about Clash on the Catwalk, which you're really excited about hearing. So y'all stay tuned and jump in. Thank you.
And that was My Love by Justin Timberlake.
And you are back on the air with J.A.R Radio at the Fishbowl Radio Network. This is your host, Regina.
This is Angelica.
And I'm John Anthony.
And we are live in the studio now with Miss Nicole Ray.
Hello.
And Amber.
Hi.
Hey, ladies. These are the fashion ladies that we've been talking about that are putting this awesome, amazing show together, and we're going to learn more about it. It's called Clash on the Catwalk Fashion Competition. What before we go into your interview and go into all that, what businesses are y'all with and that is putting this together? What is your business, Nicole?
I'm with Yellow Diamond Entertainment. I am the owner.
And I'm Amber, and I'm with Have a Fit Boutique.
Awesome. Sorry, I was just trying to help y'all out. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have y'all kind of co-host with us. We're going to go into a segment that Angelica puts on, and that's all the new music and new movie releases and like DVDs that are going to be put out. 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
No, but so we're going to go into that, and go ahead, Angelica, take it away.
All right. Well, the whole new movie releases that are coming out and DVDs, that is a little bit new, you guys. A couple movies that are coming out this Friday on May 8th is Hot Pursuit, which looks like really funny. I love Reese Witherspoon and all of them.
Oh, is that the Sofia Vergara?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It just the commercials just make it look hilarious. And DVD releases that are coming, or that actually a couple that came out, are Black or White and Selma. Those came out on DVD today, actually May 5th.
Isn't Selma that Martin Luther King?
Oh, Selma came out today? That's cool. I love that movie.
And May 8th is Friday, and 50 Shades of Grey come out on DVD.
Woo-hoo. Did y'all watch 50 Shades of Grey?
I have not. I actually was waiting for it to come on DVD. So I can
well, there you go. You got Friday.
That'll be a happy Mother's Day. Maybe. No.
If we can get rid of the kids.
Yeah, y'all got to get rid of the kids for sure.
And May 12th, which is next Tuesday, a week from now, is Cobbler. We actually got a chance to see that. That's with Adam Sandler, and he's a cobbler and time travels. Or no, he gets to beat these different people when he wears their shoes.
So a cobbler, I don't know. Do y'all know what a cobbler is? Because I didn't know.
What is it?
I felt like a Dumbo. But a cobbler is actually a shoemaker, like an old school shoemaker, like on one of those machines that you step on and the wheel turns and you're like doing this and you like actually
material. Yeah.
Okay. So he's like his lineage is being a cobbler, a shoemaker, and I don't know. It's a good movie.
I mean, it's Adam Sandler. If you
I've actually never seen. I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
but
I do too.
Never heard of the movie.
I hadn't either. And you know what? We have this certain app. I won't say what app, but my daughter, dang, I'm playing with my daughter. So you know these kids, you know how all these kids nowadays, they find out everything.
I think I know the app you're talking about.
Okay, so
I may be victim of having it on my phone.
What is it?
We will not exploit that. Well, we get to know all the new movies coming out and stuff like that, and being that I am a single mom and we're on a budget, it totally helps out a lot.
We just go with it.
So we just kind of we don't sell it or nothing. So
it's just the advantage that you get to
anyway.
Watch movies.
Like I'm getting all hot and sweaty, all guilty.
I think why not too many people have heard of it is because it's not an actual Madison production.
Oh, okay,
Happy Madison, his actual brand, movies.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's. I noticed that. I was like, why haven't I heard this? Why hasn't it been on TV? But it's actually a good movie. I mean, it's like I said.
Tonight, actually.
It's Adam Sandler.
The kids
if you like him,
because it's movie night. So.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. The kids can watch it too. Yeah.
The last movie I watched by Adam Sandler was Click.
It was really good.
I
still watched it.
Yeah, it's funny. He's always saying he wants a remote control.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what else is coming out?
Going into our new music, today is Tuesday, and a couple of people that we're probably familiar with is Eminem. He has a song called Speed 'Em with featuring Tech 9 and Chris 3 Calico. Then we also have Mumford & Sons, who came out with Wilder Mind. And I actually got a chance to listen to these. They're actually really cool. And I also have Pretty Girls by Britney Spears featuring Iggy Azalea.
Okay. So I wonder what that's about. I like Iggy. Are y'all Iggy's?
People don't like Iggy.
I know some people.
I like her.
Say what you want. I mean, this is we're free.
We keep it real, girl.
We do.
I'm not a fan of hers, but I can't lie and act like I don't like the
her music.
The new song. I can't lie and say
I haven't heard. Oh, you've heard this song, Britney Spears?
No, just that one single. That's the only song.
Oh, okay.
You know, Britney Spears broke her leg or something like
She broke her
sprained her ankle or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. With like rehearsals or something.
Yeah, she was rehearsing for a show when she broke her ankle.
Oh,
so now
wow.
She has to cancel, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I didn't know about that. I just knew about the song, and it's good. It's like a party, pick up the pace, you know.
I'm going to listen to it because I like the dance music. So
yeah, me too, girl. Then we also have Babies in Love by Kid Inc. featuring Jamie Foxx. And we also have
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I love Jamie Foxx too. I'm glad he's coming out with more music.
Me too. He has a whole new album. I've been looking for it, trying to get it, but I'm just saying. You know.
He's probably the only actor that has like a platinum selling. You know, when he
Yeah.
comes out, he has like his last city did really, really well.
I mean, he is multi-talented. Like, he is more than a triple threat. He's really awesome.
I like him in Spider-Man.
And then it's good that he's from Texas. So
exactly.
It's a plus.
Exactly. Yeah. So that makes it even better.
All right, and I'll give y'all one more. It's a song called "Go" by the Chemical Brothers.
Is that song that says "Go, go, go"? Is that one or no?
I think towards the chorus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
It actually makes you want to
Go.
Go. No,
We're gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to hear that.
It pumps you up, so you would like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for that new music and new video. And
yes.
Movie
Anytime.
review. We're gonna play "Barefoot" by Sydney Cope. She's one of the artists that we had on the air. She is only 13. She just turned 13, and she finally got her first single on iTunes. And y'all need to go check that out. It's Sydney Cope, SYDNEYCOPE. And her website is sydneycopemusic.com. So here we go with "Barefoot." And it's about bullying. Her and her brother actually wrote this song together. And it's really good. So y'all check it out. And we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Ashton Edminster inviting you to tune into J.A.R Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
And you're live on the Fishbowl Radio Network with J.A.R Radio. This is your host, Angelica.
This is Regina.
And I'm John Anthony.
And we have the beautiful Nicole.
Hello.
And Amber.
Hi, everybody.
In the house. And we're about to interview them. We want to just jump in and find out what this show is all about that J.A.R are about to be putting on here on it's the 16th, correct?
Correct, May 16th.
May 16th. First, we're going to start off with, we're going to go with one of y'all and then the other, okay? So y'all just make sure y'all speak directly into the mic so we can hear y'all and everybody can hear y'all out there.
Okay.
And while we're talking and while we're doing everything, y'all, after we're done with everything, and y'all have any questions or y'all want to jump in or you want to talk to Nicole or Amber, y'all want to do the shout out, y'all feel free to call in at 214-556-6239, and y'all can talk to one of these amazing ladies or y'all can talk to the amazing J.A.R crew. Woo! But anyhow, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, first of all, what is the name of your company, Nicole, and that's hosting this event, and tell us the name of the event.
Okay. Well, the name of my company is Yellow Diamond Entertainment, and the name of the event is Clash on the Catwalk Competition.
Okay, and and you're also putting on this event, correct, Amber?
Right, we're the co-creators of the event.
Okay, and what is your company name?
My company name is Have a Fit Boutique.
Okay, Have a Fit Boutique and Yellow Diamond Entertainment. I love that. So what was Clash of the Clan, Clash on the Catwalk fashion competition, y'all's vision, or did somebody come to y'all and say, hey, we want y'all to put this show on for us?
Well, Clash on the Catwalk is actually our vision. We started last year with Rumble on the Runway. We were working with another.
I've heard of that.
Yes, ma'am. We were working with another group of people, and things kind of, went all right. So we went ahead and decided that we were going to keep it going and just change the name so that there was no type of conflict.
Cool. Who came up with Clash on the Catwalk?
I actually came up with both names, Rumble on the Runway and Clash on the Catwalk, me and Amber.
Awesome. I love this because I keep on saying Clash. They play this game, Clash
of Clans.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me y'all have y'all's villages.
No.
Okay. I'm looking at y'all like, tell me y'all don't, because I see them and they're like, they wait for like something to like cook or something, or I don't know, like
I just got my Town Hall 7 today. So.
Like they wait and they're like, I want to see if they're ready, or what are they doing? They're growing. They're training. And it's just a hot mess. But anyhow.
Yeah, I know that game because you get the little ad pop-ups from the different, so I hate it.
Hot mess. So we need to change everybody's frame of mind from the Clash of the clans to clash on the catwalk.
Yeah.
So, what is the vision behind this event? Amber, tell me what is y'all's vision? Like, what did y'all want to happen from this event?
Well, basically what we wanted to happen is to get local designers and local models an opportunity to showcase their talents, because it's not always easy to do that in the DFW area. Exactly. There's not a huge platform for fashion. So basically we want to change that by giving them an opportunity to showcase their designs, and for the models to showcase their talent with modeling, get them out there, invite some of the local media and things like that, so they're able to be noticed and hopefully get discovered from our show.
I love that.
Awesome. Right.
That's really, I'm excited.
I know, I am too.
It's going to be a really big event. And then another thing that we really, really are working towards is really making Dallas a fashion capital. I mean, you have New York, you have California. Why not Dallas? You know, we have a lot of amazing people down here.
Yeah, I agree. I
mean,
agree.
And we are in the largest state, you know.
Exactly.
Just saying. So what are some of the competition details?
The competition is broken down into categories. We have 4 categories. I brought my paperwork because I forget them.
Go ahead.
But one of the names of the 4 categories are Beautiful Beginnings. We have a brand category, which is what our sponsor is Hype Magazine. So what our designers did was they actually took Hype Magazine, Yellow Diamond Entertainment, Have a Fit Boutique, and what they're going to do is they're actually going to make a piece of clothing based on that brand. So that's going to be amazing.
That is cool.
I love that.
So that's probably our favorite category. So.
That is cool.
And then we have the red carpet, and then we have the wild card category. And then what we basically did was we told the designers once they were, once they found out they were going to be a designer in the show, we told them what the categories were, and they started making the designs that day. So everything is being made right now.
Oh, wow. So this is just for this show.
Just for this particular show.
These collections are for this show.
Yes, ma'am. Right. We do this every year. So this would really have been our second year, but it's for
it's your second year because you were in it.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Yeah. I mean, hey, that's really it. Yeah, I mean,
right.
it is what it is. Go ahead, Angelica.
So who are some of the designers that will be showcased?
Well, we actually have this year's designers. The first one is Rachel Jackson. The name of her clothing line is Rocky J Designs.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
She's pretty well known out there. She has really good designs.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Katina Williams of Katina Couture, Fox Martin of Fashion House by Fox, Kosha Jaswell. I always kind of mess up her last name, of Kosha J Designs. We also have Sheila Hamilton of LHP Revive and Samantha Adams of Samba Fashion. So we're so excited to have all of them.
I hope I'm off because I really want to go.
Yeah, I really hope she gets to go. It's just, and she's in retail. Like she works for the corporate office of Metro PCS. So we never know like when she's going to work, and they're always calling her in because she's like training to be like a manager kind of, and stuff. So it's just kind of stinks.
We actually have a place for her at the fashion show next year since you're in retail and fashion.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm a photographer too, videographer.
Yeah, we're trying to get out there and make our own moves. That's what we're doing. So how do you go about choosing? How did y'all go about choosing these designers to be in the show?
Well, what the designers did, they came to the casting call. Can't tell you the date. I can't even remember. It's so far back. But we had a casting call, and we had the designers bring a piece of their clothing as well as their portfolio. And these designers blew our socks off. One of our designers, I have to talk about this. I tell everybody about this. Fox brought a dress made out of hair.
What?
Fox hair?
Yes.
Is it fox hair or just hair?
No, real hair.
Like hair.
No way, girl. Oh my goodness.
Is there a picture of that somewhere?
He does. There's a picture on. I actually made a video of it. So if you go back and look at his particular video for his brand, then he has that dress on there.
Wow. I'm going to have to try to get it and post it on our page.
I really want to see it. I can envision
it's really
something
cool.
like.
Just imagine the dresses with how they have the big shoulders. Well, that's kind of what he did. He put the hair as like the big shoulders.
Oh, that's
we
so
didn't even
cool.
know that it was hair when we saw it. We were like, that's nice. What is that? He was like, it was hair.
Wow, that's kind of cool. But where did he get that hair from? Did y'all ask or no?
No, we didn't.
Okay, yeah, I guess we don't need to know.
Dyeing my hair green.
Yeah, John Anthony's going to dye his hair green over the summer. He asked me if he could, so I was like, over the summer, go ahead, do what you want.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like, do it. I mean,
Turning it brown whenever it goes.
Yeah, he can't go with that. I'm sorry, we have like an a cappella group next door, so y'all are going to have to speak a little
Don't think that
louder.
you're going to heaven right now.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, one of the engineers out here was like, I was thinking I was about to go to heaven, have to repent and everything. And he said, but I don't want to until after we have our margaritas tonight. But anyhow, John Anthony,
how long have you been in the fashion industry?
I would say collectively together probably about 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
Where we've been able to step out like more on our own and do our own thing.
Awesome. I love that. So what, have you always been into fashion? Aren't you a model? Haven't you modeled? I was digging all up in your mix. You see,
when I try to get to
model.
I don't model, but
you did model. No,
I don't. Well, put it like this: you may have seen pictures, but it was like from years ago, though. It was a long time ago.
But you did.
So you did, girl.
You're passionate. So you come from a model.
It was so amazing that you even knew that, because a lot of people don't know that.
Girl, you know what? You can ask my daughter. Like, I really try to go and find out who our guests are going to be, because I want to know.
You had to dig that photo.
Yeah. Well, I just like to know like who we're dealing with. I want to know you. You know, I don't know, because that's just who we are. We want to know who you are. We want to bring out all your talents. You're gorgeous. Both of you are gorgeous. So I mean, I could see y'all modeling. I mean,
I like to stay more behind the scenes.
That sounds like my daughter, and I think she's just so gorgeous. I'm always trying to get her to do stuff.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing.
So what is your philosophy on art, on the art of fashion? Like, what is your, Amber, I want you to come on, speak up. You're all quiet back there. What's your philosophy about it?
My philosophy is do what you want to when it comes to fashion, because I've always been like a person that stepped out on the edge, and sometimes I would get the crazy stares. I'm the person that has the pink hair, the purple hair, the tattoos, the crazy trendy clothes. So I just say do what you want to when it comes to fashion in a tasteful way.
In a tasteful way. There you go.
Thank you for throwing that in there. What about you, Nicole?
I totally agree. You don't know Amber. She is probably the best dressed person I know, honestly. She dresses really nice. But as far as my philosophy on fashion, I feel like you can't you can't wear a picture, but you can wear clothes, and that's probably the best form of art, because even people who don't know you can see your expression of your, how you feel about, your fashion statement. I mean, you have some people who get up in the morning who don't, want to dress up.
Yeah.
So you won't really know, but those people who really take out their time to get dressed, you'll know, okay, well, that's a person who really takes, in consideration what they're going to put on and what other people think about it. And really it doesn't matter what people think, but you have some people who really want to make a statement, and they do usually. So I think that fashion is just really the best form of art there is, because you can actually see other people's, self-expression, personality.
What do you think about Rihanna's dress?
I didn't like it. Usually she does so good, but I think this year Kim took it.
Kim looked awesome. Kim and Kanye, they looked.
Yeah, they
were the power
really
couple.
Good. Yeah,
I think that
Beyonce
I like about
good too, though.
I didn't like Beyonce's dress. The reason why is because so many people have already done it, and I've seen it in Coming to America. I'm
sorry. The whole outfit was actually Coming to America.
I mean, I've seen, especially if that's your favorite movie. I've seen this movie.
I've seen, me too. We just watched it the last couple of weekends.
So when I saw it, I was like, really Beyonce? I mean, you could have did it a little bit different, but it was it is a very pretty dress. It's just, it wasn't original, so I wasn't like, oh, but when I saw Kim's, I was like, oh my goodness, I need that dress.
Fabulous.
But Cher had that dress on in 1974 at the Met Gala.
How many times have you seen that dress though?
On Cher. You can't forget anything
on Cher.
You can't forget anything on Cher.
But the thing is like I was telling them, I personally love the Rihanna.
Did you?
I loved. You know what I love about her is because she does anything she wants.
She does. Back to the philosophy
exactly, and she really does wear a canvas on. I mean, she does, and she pulls it off so gracefully. Like, you can't take away how beautiful her face is, and she is. And she could put a freaking sack on, and it's gonna look freaking hot.
Right.
So I mean, that's just my opinion. And the Met Gala, I mean, it is really just for the dresses.
It's to overdo it.
I mean, really, that's the moment to just go all out and be crazy. You want to be seen, you want to be remembered. And you know what? Next year, y'all will remember Rihanna in that yellow dress.
That's true.
In 5 years, y'all probably remember Rihanna in that yellow dress and J.Lo in that naked side clothing dress, probably.
Well, you know what the thing about Rihanna's dress? I don't like it because it's yellow, so of course it represents yellow diamonds.
Yeah.
But I actually just really like the train that she had because there weren't many people who did that. I mean, Rihanna has her own style. So.
She's awesome. You can always expect a surprise from her.
You really can.
She's like the perfect muse. So a lot of people use her for their fashion, like even if it's crazy, to put it on her because it's going to look good.
Well, you know that it took 2 years to make that dress.
Really?
And it's actually a Chinese designer that designed that dress. And that was like Asian silk and stuff like that. That was 2 years.
Wow.
And to be able to wear something like, I just thought it was, I think it was a hit for me. Y'all think it was a
What
miss?
do you think about this?
Now that makes it look weird.
What is John Anthony showing y'all? The deep dish pizza?
Deep dish
Oh my gosh. One of our engineers out here, Rob, he was saying that it looked like a egg yolk.
There's a meme. There's a meme showing her coming out of a cracked egg. Yep.
See, I mean, but the thing is everybody's talking about her.
That's true.
And talking about that dress. So she must be coming out with a new single soon, too.
Some.
Can I ask you something real quick? Let me
Yes,
ask you guys.
ma'am.
Did y'all see the was it the white, whatever color dress it was that was a big sensation like a few weeks ago, where they were saying what color is the dress?
Oh, the white.
The gray and the black and the blue.
The black and the blue.
Yes.
Oh my God! Did y'all jump in? Was that?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, it drove me nuts.
Okay, so what was it, black or blue for you?
For me, it was actually black.
The black and blue and not the white and gold?
It was white and gold for me.
What?
Are you
I never
serious?
got it from every angle. I'm like, it's still black and blue. Girl.
Yeah, from every angle.
I don't
it
know
was
what you're
blue
talking
and black
about.
for me,
I
too.
think you have to be special to see the white and gold.
Girl, it ain't the right kind of special either. I'm messing with you. I'm playing with you.
I'm going to have to get you back before.
My bad. I feel like I know you already.
We actually were having a really good time.
I'm glad. If you had a choice out of any designer to work with or, collaborate with, who would it be?
For me, hands down, it would be Betsy Johnson. She's like my favorite.
If you say you're kind of quirky and funky,
'cause
but
funky
she's
and quirky,
cool.
But she's girly, too.
Yes.
She's my
Yeah.
I like Christian Dior. I was actually thinking about when you said that I was thinking about this wool dress that my aunt had. I remember going in her closet and finding this wool dress. It was a vintage dress, and it was Christian Dior. I didn't know at the time that it was expensive, and I fell in love with him, and I put that dress on, and I remember I got in the biggest trouble because of that dress, but I had stretched it out a little bit because I gained a little bit of weight.
You can keep that stuff on the low. It's okay. You got in it. It's all right.
But for me, it's always been Christian Dior. For a long time, when I was younger, I didn't know he was the guy. I was saying, "Oh, I love Christian Dior," thinking he's
It's a woman.
Yes.
I love, you know who I love personally? I love Chanel. She's so, because I like funky stuff. Like, I love Betsy Johnson too, but I also like very clean and simple, made up to be your funky, type or whatever. But I guess that's why I like Chanel. She's timeless,
Right.
and like it's like ongoing forever. She's been like, I don't know. The clothing she made back when, you can still wear them today,
Exactly.
and they'll still be like fashionable.
Right.
There's one designer that I also like. I don't think that plus size designers get enough credit.
I agree.
And I love Monif C. That's
don't know who
probably
that is.
please go Google it.
Okay.
Clothes are amazing. I mean, some of the best plus size clothes you've ever seen. They're a little bit more pricier, but they are beautiful clothes. And like I say, they don't really, plus size does really not get enough shine, I think.
I agree.
So.
I totally agree. I completely agree with that. Latarsha just walked in all late and stuff, thinking that she was supposed to be here at 6:45 and our show's over at 7.
Ooh, girl.
I am putting her on blast. You gonna say
we
hi,
gotta share the blast
Latarsha?
spotlight.
Hi, everyone.
I call her Latarsha, but you go by Tarsha, don't you? It doesn't matter. Well, okay. So you can jump in. We're just talking about.
Dress, I heard.
Yes, we're talking about all kinds of stuff,
I
and
saw black and blue. Black and blue.
yeah, Everybody, see, no comment. We'll move on. Go ahead.
So how would you describe your personal style?
My personal style is that I like to say trendy, but put my own flip on it. So I just kind of do my own thing. I'm always like making stuff or redoing stuff or cutting it up.
That's cool.
Adding.
Have you ever thought of designing your own clothes?
To me, to be a full-fledged designer, you need to know how to sew.
Pull out the sewing machine.
So
see, and that's what we were talking about with one of our designers, Matt Weiss.
His fingers. Did you ask him about his fingers?
No, I didn't look at him, girl.
He said that he said that his fingers always are scratchy, they have scars on them or something.
Yeah.
Well, like I told him, I can design. Like I've sketched out and I've done different designs and stuff, but sitting there, I'm too impatient.
Right.
Like I want it done, so I need a sewer. Can you not be a designer and have a sewer?
Well, there's a lot of people these days that are designers that can't sew, but they're just so creative. Like I can tell somebody how I want my outfit. I can't make it. So
what's wrong with you designing? Have you thought that in the future?
A lot of people do ask me that. Maybe that's something that God has for me in the future.
See?
Have a big boutique own clothing line.
Yeah, maybe that's that. Maybe we're prophesying it here on J.A.R. Radio.
Well, I accept it.
There you go. Thank you. What about you? How would you describe your personal style?
I'm not gonna lie. I love to accentuate my curves. So
And none wrong with that, girl.
Right? I think if it's done tastefully, it's okay.
Exactly. Like I'm a mother at the end of the day, so you won't see me wearing anything too provocative. But I do have the hips, so I like to, wear the body con.
They can't lie. They can't lie.
I do. But Amber would be a great, I think, designer. I really do.
Let's do this. We need to get you hooked up. Yeah, really. We need to get you.
When's your birthday?
November 9th.
Oh my gosh, that just gave me chills. That's my brother's birthday.
Really?
He's passed. John Anthony is actually my brother's namesake. That was my brother's name, John Anthony. He passed when he was 18, but that's his birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means you got
Yeah. That does mean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, in memory of John Anthony. Aw, shout out to my brother. Rest in peace.
Wait, does that mean I'm John Anthony the second?
No, because you're just his namesake. You're not his son, baby.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And that is my son, John Anthony. So, how can people? Well, what about you? How would you describe your personal style, Tarsha?
I'm just plain Jane.
I'm
working on it. Cassandra Hendricks of Curves Boutique. She's going to work with me. Amber's
So now you're around all these fashion people. Exactly. So you're like, I got to get with it.
Look at her. Look at this whole old hot tail.
Well, I've always told my kids, or John Anthony, he's really stylish just all on his own ever since he was a kid. I mean, he will wear these different bracelet things, and he'll do his sleeves a certain way.
He has to smell good.
He has to smell
good.
Well, I've raised him that way.
He smells good. I'm just saying he has to have his cologne, not just
That's for the ladies. Don't let them fool you.
No, exactly. Well, I've raised him like a woman likes to smell. A man to smell good.
His clothes picked out. He has to premeditate his clothes the day before,
and
just
he
to make sure it looks right.
Otherwise,
your mama gotta wash. I need that shirt.
Yeah,
I need that
with
that jeans.
Really?
Yes, he will tell me he needs certain stuff. So with, I guess I have most trouble with my.
I'm with you, Miss Latarsha. Tarsha, you see, I'm in jeans and t-shirt, okay, girl.
But see, you never know. You never know who you're gonna meet.
You know what?
And I'm single,
I'm
so
I like to dress with the t-shirt, but I had to switch it around real quick.
Every once in a while.
Well, no, every day now.
Yeah.
Amber called me on the phone. She was like, "Hey, Nicole, you have to start dressing up every day." I'm like,
in my car. I keep a bag with some shoes, with some heels, and some dressing clothes in my car.
Do you? Well, see, that's a good idea, Angelica.
Thank you, Miss Tarsha. I will keep a bag in my car.
So maybe that needs to be a project with y'all two.
Well, the thing is, I learned that in order to be cute, that doesn't mean that you can be comfortable. So sometimes you have to
suffer to look beautiful.
Yeah. Especially in this business, you cannot have a bad day. It
No,
just doesn't
not
have
at all.
Well, you know, I mean, I can't sit here and say, like, when I'm at home, I'm just like a hot damn mess. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? If somebody comes over or something, I'm going to get dressed. Like, I will put on at least my grandma, and then it went down to my mom, at least some mascara and lipstick.
Right, definitely.
You've got to have lip gloss or something on. You know what I mean? And if you just pull your hair out of your face, most of the time you can look good. You know what I mean? But you have to. You just have to. You never know who you're going to meet or who you're going to see or what business that could be for you. And you know
they do have that Walmart.com photo site. So I mean, I just try to stay.
And you know what?
Stay together. So just in case somebody's out there snapping those.
You know what? And my daughter tries to go. She's tried to go so many times to Walmart with her dang house shoes on, and I'm like, Angelica,
because we go in there to get one thing and one thing only. I didn't know anything about no Walmart site.
My husband gets mad at me because I get dressed up to go to Walmart.
Me too. I do not go to Walmart if I don't have.
I'm one of those typical Mexicans. I just go up there.
Yes, there's a Walmart site.
Girl, you haven't seen that you may be on there. If you, man,
let's go check that out. We need to go check that out. We got 10 minutes.
Like, you see people on Facebook saying, "Look at what's going on in Walmart," but like,
there's
a whole site.
There's a site.
Oh my God, I gotta get my life together, girl.
Yes, you do. You do, me, huh? I try to tell her all the time. I'm like, baby, you never know that you.
Hey, it's better late than never. Okay.
You could see your husband out there. That might be your husband one day. You might. You never know. I mean, for real. So anyhow, moving along. So can y'all tell us how can people like attend this show and where they need to go and all that good stuff? They're looking at each other.
Yes, they can actually go on Eventbrite and search Clash on the Catwalk 2015, or they can actually email me and I'll send them a link. Email yellowdiamondentertainment@gmail.com and I'll send you a direct link so that you can order the tickets. And we are actually doing a 35% off. We were supposed to stop it on Monday, but we're still doing the discount. So if people are wanting to come, they can get 35% off their tickets right now.
Oh, awesome. That's
For
really
limited
cool.
time only, though. Limited
Yeah,
time.
I saw that y'all were doing some really cool stuff on your event page where y'all were giving away tickets. Y'all were doing like named as designer. That was so
very
cool.
Successful because I think when we did that, we sold like the most tickets. So
it was really successful.
It was really good.
Well, that's cool. Like, I'm going to steal that on certain things. I don't know on what, but I was like, didn't I tell you about that? I was like, they did this really cool thing. It really got me motivated. I was like, ooh. But I didn't want to answer none of them because I was like, because y'all are going to hook me up. But y'all are going to hook me up.
Yeah, we definitely, we have you. Like I said, just send me your email. We have your tickets waiting on
at the door.
Okay. Ooh, I feel special.
Special VIP.
Oh, and you know what? And just for any of our guests don't know, we actually have VIP valet for everyone. As long as there are spots, which they have over 100 parking spots, everyone will be able to get their car valeted.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think that was pretty cool. That came.
That
with the
is
venue.
cool. That is really nice. Yeah. I'm excited about the event. Like, how is it going? I noticed that y'all also have a pre-show, or is it pre-show on Friday night?
Right. Correct. What it is actually for any business owners, anyone that's affiliated with the music or fashion industry. We have a private mixer. Hype Magazine will be there, as well as a couple of other companies and businesses and media affiliates. But we definitely encourage anyone who's in the business or fashion music industry to come out and join that mixer because people are going to be networking, setting up photo shoots, and it's going to be a lot of things going on there. So, and we actually have 2 performances there, so it's kind of like a pre-show.
Cool. That's going to be so really cool.
So it's just another opportunity for us to give back and give people a platform to
see. I think that's what I love about y'all. I mean, and God blesses that. Yeah. He don't like ugly and people that are trying to, be the one. And we're talking about that. And y'all give back, and you give, and you shall receive. Not y'all aren't giving to receive, but it just comes with the territory.
Right.
You know.
Another thing that we're doing, and we kind of forgot to mention this, we're giving away a scholarship.
Yes,
we are giving away a scholarship. We were trying to give it away to someone who was already in school, but then I met this amazing young man. I actually spoke to his mom this morning. So I met this amazing man, and he's not 18, of course. He's not even in school, but he's in high school, and he's amazing. So we wanted to honor him and just give a scholarship to him just so he can complete his designs and start, actually getting his career started as far as in the fashion industry.
I think that's
really
so
cool.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That's actually what made me want to even have y'all on, because Tarsha reached out to me. I met her a few months ago. I guess just really virtually, and then I got to, and then I actually got to meet her at the Lucille Ball, and she was really amazing. She's really amazing to work with and sweetheart. And she reached out to me about this, and that's what really wanted me to have y'all on, is because of the fact that y'all are giving back, and because y'all are like giving this scholarship, y'all are, the giving back. That's what I'm a sucker for that, because I believe in that. I'm a big giver. That's just who I am, right? Mm-hmm. And I love people that are like-minded, but we all have the same, I guess like-minded people. Mm-hmm. So God,
people always come together.
Yes, yeah. It's like I guess divine connections and setup. So I think it's really cool, and I'm really excited about the show. Why don't you go ahead and give us the information? What if people wanted to like do an event and they wanted one of y'all or both of y'all to collaborate and set that up? How would they get a hold of each one of y'all? Give us that information.
Well, right now you can just contact yellowdiamondentertainment@gmail.com and give us your ideas, and we'll be happy to work with you.
Yes,
okay.
Because we definitely do offer event planning. So that's actually how we got started in the fashion industry. We started out just doing event planning, and then we got an idea, hey, why don't we do our own fashion show? So, and we actually have an announcement, if you don't guys mind us telling everyone.
No,
go ahead. Go.
Okay, so we decided that we were going to take Clash on the Catwalk on the road. So we are going to go to other cities, and next year what we're going to do is do an all-star event down here in Dallas for all the winners from the different cities that we go to this year.
That is cool. How many cities are y'all going to hit up?
We're still organizing, so right now we're keeping it at 4. We don't really know if that's going to be a set number, but we are going to be doing at least 4 possibly. So,
do you know where yet?
We don't want to say where yet.
Can you give us one?
We're going to do sectors.
Maybe ATL, maybe? I know ATL would have to be one.
ATL is actually one of the spots.
ATL.
We want to go to sectors that are kind of like the DFW market, where we know that there is an attraction for fashion there, but there's also talent, like unknown talent. So we're probably not gonna go like to California or New York or anything, but we're gonna go to those places that are kind of like a little bit unknown and get those people out there.
That is awesome. I
like that.
That's really cool. Awesome. So are y'all like collaborating with any other people that are setting up fashion shows or doing anything like that? Or
we've actually reached out to some people who do fashion shows, and unfortunately we didn't get we got a response, but not put it on much. People didn't want to do anything with us. They want to kind of be solo, and I understand that. I don't take offense to it.
Okay, y'all have been in this for a few years. I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm just gonna ask y'all, and I'm not trying to be what's that word? I don't want to be ugly or anything, but
you're not trying to throw shade.
There you go. That's a good way to say it. But like in this industry, and I knew it was a dog world, but I've been bit, so to say, in this industry already too, with a particular person, and and I just hated the fact that the way they went about is they went on my faith, and they like said that they were like the only ones that did this certain thing, this only idea. And I believe that like y'all's idea is very original and genuine. You can just see it. It's flown. It's look, y'all are growing. Y'all are going to be expanding, going to other cities. It wouldn't happen like that if it wasn't meant to be.
Exactly.
But when you sit there and you like actually take a person's name, take a person's idea, take everything from somebody, and then you try to portray it as your own, and you put people in it. Why do people do that? Why not work together? I don't understand. I don't get it. You're all, what the he's.
I actually want to. I just, we've dealt with that. We've dealt with that, which is kind of why we're solo doing our own thing. Amber and I were friends before we got into business together, but we work very well. And you can work with everyone because, like you said, a lot of people are about self. And when you do business, if it's about self, you'll never be successful because, for one, you have to have passion. And then the other thing about it is it always has to come back to helping someone. So if you're not helping, then it's kind of like you're just in the business for money, and everything has a stop point. So if you're doing it for money, eventually you're going to come to an end, and someone else is going to take your place that really is passionate. So we've learned that You kind of just have to be a boss, be tough, and because I'm really sensitive sometimes. I could be kind of a pushover on some things, and you have to really be tough because people will eat you up in this industry. So, and it's unfortunate.
But at the same time, we don't want to. It is a dog eat dog. We're in this type of industry, but we have just prayed and make sure that we have take the direction of that's not how we're going to be. Exactly. So that's why we are always about giving back. We're always about reaching out to other companies, other businesses to collaborate, because we've had that hurt, and it's a really deep hurt, so we don't want to be like that. So
that's awesome. I love that, and I'm so glad that we are blessed to have you on the show. Thank you, Tarsha, for this connection and this setup.
Yes, very welcome.
Yeah, thank you for your presence on our show. Although you're all simple over there,
Tarsha, I think you got your 15 minutes of fame.
Literally.
No, but we really thank y'all, and y'all make sure y'all go get y'all's tickets out at Clash on the Catwalk Fashion Competition. Y'all go to Eventbrite, or y'all can email
Yellow Diamond Entertainment at gmail.com.
Yes, email them. Let them know if you want any tickets, what the pricing is, or what the link is, and they'll get you there. If you have any events that are coming up that y'all want to talk to them about, y'all can reach out to them again at Yellow Diamond. And this show is going to be May 16th, and the times are.
It's the doors open at 6:30, so we are stressing that a lot. Come at 6:30 because at 7:30 the show starts, and we really want everyone to be respectful, and already be sitting down, so we don't have to have people, move back and things like that.
We get VIP seats.
VIP seats are on deck for you guys.
So y'all stay tuned for our next show that's coming on, and remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, and y'all check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at J.A.R. TuneIn Radio. This is your host signing out.